Welcome to West Prairie High School as we get set up for the JV matchup between the Cyclones and the West Central Heat. We've got a violation to start that one, so it will be Cyclone ball. And possession error, they're going to have to make sure it goes over to the other side. Kenny Suter alongside John Reynolds for this one. Excuse me for the 2 on the scoreboard. Had to make sure everything worked. But we're ready and set for Cyclones action here for what may be the last game that we call here this year, as calling for big snow tomorrow. That's going to be tipped out of bounds and will stay Cyclones ball. As we know, the Bushnell Prairie City School District has already closed for school tomorrow, according to John.
Yep, I did hear that Bushnell's already out of school, and kind of sounds as if we're going to be remote tomorrow, so would not anticipate the game that was already rescheduled for tomorrow night against Farmington to be played, but
for the second time.
Yep, second time that would be.
3-pointer by Cole Cordell. It's going to be rattled out. Rebounded by Hunt, and that's going to not fall. Will rebounded by Peyton Woodbury, and we'll be able to see the Heat's offense for the first time, and he's going to take the 3-pointer. Rattles off the front of the rim. That was Kyle Layferry on the shot.
Early shot there for your Layferry, you know.
You can hear his coach, however, right there. He's saying, take it, take it. So look for him to be taking longer shots later in the game. As we have a foul here, we'll see who this one is on. That is number 3, Hayden Eichner, his first team first.
Kramer inbounding the ball here for West Prairie. Gets it out to Cordell. Cordell over to Kramer. He's going to take 3.
Fouled on the 3, and it will fall, so 4-point play. Oh, never mind. They'll call it on the Cyclones. Mason Moore gets a foul.
So that will,
team control,
I believe, take away the 3.
Indeed. We have no score on the scoreboard, not even 00, so 3-pointer taken by the Heat. Another one rattles out just a little short.
Nearly got his own rebound. That was Nichols on the 3.
Cam Kramer gets this one. A little tip pass as he had to help it out. Cordell with the ball over to the corner. 3:24 remaining, as once again it will be 5-minute quarters.
Yep, with the shortened, not schedule, but roster that West Prairie has due to some eligibility issues and other things. So
always Ben Wren down on the side, his only replacement, so there's going to not be as much substitutions for the Cyclones team. A lot of players definitely getting their workouts, though, throughout these games. Will help them later down in their careers if they can keep on getting used to this, playing multiple minutes in a game.
Yeah, we talked about this with some of the other JV games we've covered, and just that West Prairie does not have a whole lot of depth when it comes to that bench, and that 3 is good there.
Eichner with a nice shot. Moves over to Cam Kramer into the corner.
But it's really going to test the endurance of these young Cyclones here.
And the Cyclones JV has played a lot of games with few players. They are definitely getting used to that style of play. Cordell for 3, and he'll rattle out. Almost looked like it was going in. He'll get fouled on the way up. Hard grab as they fall down. And it should be 2 shots coming up for Clayton Hunt.
Foul on Woodbury.
Payne Woodbury, his first team second. As we were talking about before the game, it's nice to have a good reffing squad today. Got the all-star combo of Alan Thompson and Wyatt McGrew.
Alongside Sullivan.
Coming into the game, Alex McGraw for the Heat. So he's going to give Eichner a break. 2:30 remaining. 3-0 still your score as he misses the first. Second shot upcoming. That one will hit. So Clayton goes 1 for 2. A little bit of a press here for the Cyclones. They're going to try and push the pressure against the Heat. Moves over into the corner. They pass right back out. Drive shot taken just inside the free throw line. And 2 points for Layferry.
Nice pull-up shot there by Layferry from the free throw line.
He was the one that they had mentioned will shoot as he took that early shot open in the lane. That one will be kicked out of bounds, so it will stay here on Cyclone's side.
Kramer inbounding, looking for somebody. He's got Cordell. Muscles up, and it's good.
Nice job by Cordell to get in and around those two defenders right next to him as he puts that ball up. Drives, he's going to be pushed, so one foul on Cam Kramer. His first, team second.
Conklin not very happy with that. Thinking Kramer could have got to that pass before it was made there.
Just a little bit on the slow side.
5-3 your score here early.
Into the drive, right pass, shot taken. That one will be off. Would have been Lenahan on the shot. Had the right idea to break that man pressure they had, however could not execute. Moves it across to Cam Kramer on the wing, right back to Hunt. Three-pointer, that one is off. And Clayton will get the rebound. They'll try at shorter range. That one will hit. And the Cyclones tie it up at 5.
Hunt to Hunt there. Andrew Hunt taking the shot. Clayton Hunt getting the rebound, and right back out to Andrew Hunt. So
almost falls down on that side. Good pressure by Cordell. Oh, got away with a little bit of a hug as they'll pass it around, moving it around, trying to get the shot. That one will miss. Rebounded by Mason Moore.
That is Layferry again there. So we know he's not afraid to take the shot if he gets it.
Cordell up top. Tries to move it inside. Stolen away by the Heat. That one is Kyle Layferry with the steal. However, tipped out by the man with the ball, Peyton Woodbury. Excuse me, that is Noah Lenahan. I got my 2s and my 4s mixed up.
Very hard number to get mixed up, Kenny.
25 seconds remaining here in this first period. Should be 5-5. Once again, our scoreboard program just a little slow. 18 seconds moving around. Drive down by, excuse me, that one looked like it had all the way in and just a little bit inside as the shot will not fall. Cam Kramer with the drive. 11 seconds and 1 millisecond remaining.
Guess that's what you could call it. I think that's right.
Well, you know, never ask anybody from West Prairie or Bushnell math. Inside shot blocked by Mason Moore. He's got 3 seconds remaining. He's probably just going to shoot it.
Was close on the shot there by Kramer.
Almost fell, but that will be the end here of the first quarter. 5-5 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Hey team, thanks for a great 2021 here at Cunis-McComb and for helping us win Automotive News Best Dealerships to Work for the second year in a row. Did you know it's only awarded to 100 dealerships out of 16,000 in the entire nation? And we're having a pizza party for lunch? Cunis of Macomb. It's a great place to work, and that makes it a great place to shop on East Jackson Street and online at cunismacomb.com.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School as we get set for the second quarter of action. 5-5 still your score. Just a little bit of a low-scoring game so far for the JV contest. Both teams, however, playing really well defensively. Multiple good rebounds on the Cyclone side, mostly by Clayton Hunt. Once again, just using that big body advantage that he has.
Yep, definitely been not a real high-scoring offensive game here so far, and just kind of trying to get used to each other's defenses and trying to find those open shots. And
three-pointer goes over the backboard, so it will be Cyclones ball.
More to Cordell. Cordell will take it up for the Cyclones. Looking for that open shot, that open man. Here's Ben Wren is in the game. He checked in to start the second quarter. Out to Cordell. Cordell goes inside to Moore, and hear the slap from up here, but no foul on the play.
Foul on the play. We'll see who they call this one on. Will be Clayton Hunt with the hold. That is his first, team third.
Woodbury gets it into McGraw. as the Heat try and get some more points on the board and break this tie here. 5 apiece here early. McGraw out to Eisner. And three-pointer is good. That is by Nichols for 3. And the Heat have jumped up to an 8-5 lead here as West Prairie looks for to respond here. Ben Wren loses the dribble. But Cordell able to save it. As we were talking earlier, Kenny, this defense on both sides has really kind of taken over here as Moore gets the nice shot up and in, and we'll have a chance for a three-point play. Good read by Cordell. Found Moore open inside, and it looks like Ben will check out. And Andrew Hunt will come in. Looking for a little bit of a size advantage here. Moore looking for the three-point play. It is short. Rebound to Layferry.
Moving across over to McGraw with the ball. Sets up corner three-pointer. That's going to be a little loose, as that one will be rebounded by Andrew Hunt, and he'll get it across half court. 8-7 your score here with 3:18 remaining. Three-pointer by Cam Kramer. He'll nail it to give the Cyclones the lead. 10-8. His first points of the night as they'll push the press once again. Tipped by Kramer. Goes out of bounds, so it will stay Heat ball.
Good defense if you're West Prairie there. Not fouling, but putting some pressure on that Heat offense.
Has to tie his shoe over into the corner, but we'll be back in action. Kyle Layferry with the ball. He drives in across. Open shot. That one will hit. Lenahan with the shot.
Good shot there for Noah Lenahan. It's wide open. Good read by Layferry. Cyclones try and break this Heat defense. Hunt to Cordell, inside to Kramer. Kramer's going to dribble up, put the shot up, no good.
Kramer just could not get around Noah Lenahan that time.
Layferry gets it out to McGraw. McGraw over to Nichols, as the Heat will set it back up with Layferry with it.
Almost loses his ball there as he passes it around. A little rattle out and rebounded by Clayton Hunt. I'd like to shout out Dave Hunt, Clayton's grandma and grandpa, watching from Florida, as they're always in for the JV games. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half as Andrew moves it across. Swings inside. Nice job by Mason Moore to grab it and put it up. Almost stolen by Lenahan, who's just a tick behind as the Cyclones regain the lead 12-10.
So the offense kind of picked up here as of late. Both teams getting into that groove that we've talked about before and just cracking the defense and finding those open shots. And good defense by Kramer there as he knocks it away.
And Kramer tips it away. 1:30 remaining here in this second half of what's been a really quick game. Both teams playing very well.
Nichols will get it inside, and they're going to pass right to, in and out. Woodbury.
Great pass, great play by Woodbury. Just couldn't execute on the finger roll in.
We're going to stay West Prairie ball here with 1:13 to go. 12-10 your score. Kramer will inbound the ball for West Prairie. Kramer out to Cordell. Over to Hunt.
Has Cam Kramer open. He'll pass right back down to Mason Moore. He'll put one up. He'll get fouled. 2 shots coming. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live events live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the area teams on to victory. 1:06 remaining here in this second quarter. First shot is off, and so is the second, so it stays 2-10. So we pass the 1 minute mark. Heat going to try and put the offense back into gear. Had a little bit of a lull there. as Alex McGraw has it kicked away, and it will stay Heat ball.
Yep, Cyclones picking up that defensive end there that they've kind of been working with here, and I've really kind of put a stop to that Heat offense here early.
Moving across down low as they'll swing the ball around, try to get an open shot. That one might have been tipped by Moore just a little bit, as it was just a bit off, as Cam Kramer gets it across half court with 33 seconds remaining in the first half. Cordell with it over to the corner. Skip pass all the way across to Andrew Hunt, as he's going to have to pass inside, as stolen by Lenahan inside. Ooh, a nice alley-oop layup. Noah Lenahan to Kyle Layfair gets him 2 points and ties the game with 10 seconds remaining. Cyclones with it. 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Cordell moves over to Cam Kramer. Last second shot. That one will be off. And that'll be the end of the first half. 12-12 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back here for halftime as we'll get the stats calculated and get ready for the TCSR Game Time Live halftime report.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandensville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
Welcome back to halftime here at TCSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 12-12 your score at the end of the second quarter here at the JV contest between the Cyclones and the Heat. For the Cyclones, been a pretty good defensive game. Well, for both teams, it's been a pretty good defensive game. Cyclones have definitely been able to use the height advantage that they have. You know, not much, but a little bit is all you need sometimes, especially into the JV contest. Clayton and Andrew Hunt have multiple rebounds. And when it looks to the score, lead score so far, Mason Moore with 4. Cole Cordell has 2, Cam Kramer with 3, and Andrew Hunt with 2, Clayton with 1. And for the Heat, everything's been running through the guards as they're trying to utilize quick passes, get moving around to get the defensive off bounce to open up shots. Shots haven't fallen yet for them, but they will come in time. Lead scorer is tied between Hayden Eichner and Ethan Nichols with 3. Lead scorer is Kyle Layferry with 4. I should probably look down a little bit of my sheet before I start talking. And Noah Lenahan has 2 as well. When it comes to fouls, it was a pretty clean game. 4 for the Heat, 3 for the Cyclones, as the Cyclones come out of the locker room, as they've been pretty much letting them play a little bit down low, but you haven't really had those hard fouls, hard hacks, nothing like that. But a pretty clean game between both teams.
No, yeah, like you said, Kenny, it's been just really, honestly, it's a really good game here, and it's been clean, like you said. You know, the fouls are pretty equal here at 4, pretty much 4 apiece here as we begin the second half, and tied at 12, so not a big scoring game either. So, you know, under 25 points in the first half combined for both is not a really big offensive game. It's really been both teams on defense and the rebounding skills on both sides as well. Clayton Hunt, especially for West Prairie, has really been the big offensive rebounder and on the defensive side of the ball as well. So we'll just have to see how this West Prairie team can come back and try and crack that tough West Central defense.
One thing that the Cyclones have to focus on is playing all 4 quarters, which you hear every game. But it is true, you know, for a long game, that even when it's only 5-minute quarters, that's still a long time going around being athletic. You've got the whole, you know, psychological thing of, you know, tied. You're going right back and forth, right back and forth. You can't let a little mess up here, drop your head, just let everything happen.
Yep, and I mean, you've played through 2, and you've played a really good game here on both sides of the ball. West Prairie's, you know, and West Central have both just played a really good 2 first quarters, and like you said, it's not a game of 2 quarters, it's a game of 4. So we'll have to see which team is gonna, you know, outlast the other here as we get going. You know, if you're West Central, you know, you've got a little bit more on the bench than West Prairie does, so it'll really have to key to the West Prairie guys' endurance and how they can continue to play through the rest of this game.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital Athletic Trainers and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to Cyclone student athletes in the prevention and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. And brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year for a 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And brought to you by McDonough Telephone Cooperative. This West Prairie game stream is made possible by McDonough Telephone's fiber internet. McDonough Telephone offers lightning-fast and reliable fiber internet, video, phone, and camera systems to the McDonough County area. Call 309-776-3211 to check your availability. And finally brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Grover and Mary Joe DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. We'll take a quick break and be back here for the 3rd quarter of JV action here on TSSR Game Time Live from the West Prairie High School gym.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
Welcome to third quarter action here on TSSR Game Time Line, presented by MDH. West Prairie will have the ball to start this one out. Cam Kramer out there with Cole Cordell, Andrew Hunt, Clayton Hunt, and Mason Moore. As once again our camera seems to be tilted just a little bit. They'll call a travel, so we'll fix that when we go to our next break. Doesn't look like it's... Hey, you know what? There you go. Golden fingers over there as he completely fixes everything. Travel violation, so it will be heat ball, long ball. Misses, rebounded by Mason Moore.
There's that rebounding that we talked about during the break there, Kenny, and just West Prairie being able to rebound and that size advantage that they have just really kind of gives them an upper hand if you're West Prairie right now.
Nice job by the Heat to tip that out of the way. They'll change the possession arrow. Have different people doing the scoreboard every now and then, so have to adjust it a little bit.
Yep, not a bad thing for some high schoolers to do. Come here, watch some of your friends play a basketball game and earn a quick buck while you're at it.
Mm-hmm. You can probably also convince one of them to come over and run PA so you don't have to every day.
That's right. That's right. Hey, pretty much last game of the year, I'm not real worried about it right now.
Over and around to Andrew, right to Cole Cordell. Could have probably taken the shot, but he'll slow it down. The Heat have changed to a 2-3 zone to try and minimize that inside shot. Cam Kramer with the three will miss. Nice rebound, however, he can't get it around to Andrew, who was wide open. Cole Cordell, it doesn't matter that Ethan Nichols was right in front of him. He'll hit the three.
Second chance points there for West Prairie. Those points will kill you if you're an opposing team. Those points that you could limit but weren't able to, and they get the extra shot on you.
It's one of the main things that the Heat have really needed the help with is rebounding. They've gotten more steals, gotten more to the Cyclones to turn over, have those little mental mistakes, but rebounding, just physically getting in there, they really haven't had that big of an impact. Little rattle pass could not go around. Nice spin move by Andrew Hunt. It's a one-on-one. He's going to do a reverse layup. Got a little too fancy. Clayton Hunt goes for the rebound. He comes up. Good show of respect. Noah Lenahan went over as the fast break was starting to make sure that Clayton was all right.
Clayton Hunt coming up smiling.
Andrew gets the steal. They'll try it again. They'll slow it down, however, and turns around. And another one of those Cyclones, just little mistakes as the pass is just a little bit behind Cam Kramer.
And playing baseball and coaching baseball for my life, you got to catch it. You got to catch it before you do anything with it. You got to catch it before you throw it, as I'd say in baseball. And that's what you do there for Cam, is just slow down a little bit, catch it, and then come up with a play.
Shot will not hit rim as they turn around. You can hear Coach just yelling, Cam, just go, as they had the fast break opportunity. It will go off of Mason Moore, so it will be Heat ball here with 2:40 remaining in the third.
15-12 your score. The only points coming so far on the Cole Cordell 3-point shot.
Never mind. As Layferry hits another shot.
Talked it right into existence there.
Moving around, Cordell with a nice head fake inside the three-point line. Will miss. Fighting for the rebound. It will be a jump ball, so it will be Heat ball. Fighting for the rebound, of course, in there is Clayton Hunt.
Always. Whenever we're talking about a rebound, you usually got Clayton Hunt's name in it when we're doing TV broadcasts.
It might seem that I talk a little bit about rebounding a little bit more than a normal sports announcer, but I know just from when I was playing and stuff like that, man, rebounding was way more important than people ever gave credit to.
Yeah, and rebounding, I think it's kind of overlooked. As high school basketball, the more more rebounds you get, the better defense you're playing, and then also on the offensive side, you're getting those second chance points and those second chance shots, and those like I said earlier, can kill you in a game if you're an opposing team, if you're giving up so many rebounds like that.
They stack up, and they're not really seen, especially from a stat sheet when I'm trying to talk and run computer and the scoreboard and, run stats. It's not like I really keep track of how many rebounds, as he'll get fouled on the shot. 2 shots upcoming for Clayton Hunt.
It's on Woodbury. I believe that's his second foul.
Indeed, it is his second foul. Team first so far of the half. 2 shots upcoming. TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. McDonough, thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. Tried to get his own rebound after the missed free throw, but will get the call to the reaching foul. So 2 fouls for Clayton Hunt, team first, as McGraw comes into this one. It's going to give Eichner a little bit of a break.
Leigh Ferry with it. Looking for that open shot here, that open man. He's got Woodbury. Back out to Nichols. Got a dribble here if you're Nichols. Cyclone defense read that one there.
Tried to get the drive, but Mason Moore was right there in the way. And Cordell up it against Leigh Ferry. Nice block by Mason Moore with 1:02 remaining. Cordell moves across half court, down low, inside, fouled on the way up. 2 shots coming, this time for Andrew Hunt. They'll see who they call this one on. That will be on Alex McGraw, his first, team second. It's 2 shots for Andrew Hunt. TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Country Financial agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. First shot made by Hunt. Let's see if he can go 2 for 2. Misses that one, or rebounded by Ethan Nichols. 17-15 your score with 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. As they move it over and across into the wing. Had a nice look for a drive, stolen. They'll move it across. Open shot. That one will rattle out. Rebounded by Clayton Hunt. He'll put it up. He'll get the second chance points. Did a great job of following the ball even on a open shot, just in case that opportunity arises for a second-hand shot.
Yep, that's good hustle there by Hunt.
Cordell with the reach.
And you can hear Conklin over here yelling,
Don't reach.
Yep.
And then they reached.
One of the things you don't want to do if you are.
Fouls both at 2 for each team. 19-5. 15 seconds remaining. As Leigh Ferry will travel, trying to stop and move it across to the corner. Once again, the Cyclones defense just showing off that they are getting so much better than they were at the beginning of the year, especially when we first started doing these games.
Well, and I think, for JV, if you've got a really, if you've got a really good defense going on, at such a young age, you come into high school and you've got a really good defensive unit on that basketball court. That's definitely one of the things you got to be looking forward to, because I know a lot of JV contests are not, necessarily the lowest scoring games or the closest games, but when you have these kids out here that are playing and just not only on the offensive side but really playing sharp defense as well, it's got to be something really aspiring if you're a coach.
Shot will be fouled on the way up. He misses the first one as Clayton Hunt is back on the line. Second one, he will be on the line, so it will be Central ball.
West Central ball.
Well, I mean, they're the only Central around here.
Sure about that? Camp Point Central?
Well, we're not playing Camp Point Central, are we?
They're the only Central. Oh, my goodness.
Long ball. It's going to be way off. So that will be the end of the third quarter. 19-15 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back here for the fourth quarter of action here on TSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center,
This is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the JV contest. 19-15 is your score. As we reset the board, it will be Cyclones ball at halftime. that is Cam Kramer, moves it over to Cordell. Three-pointer will be off. Fighting for the rebound is Clayton Hunt. He gets it over to Cordell and around. Three-pointer by Andrew. That one goes off. He gets his own rebound and sets up for the shot, and it will fall. Cyclones utilizing the press after the made shot by Andrew Hunt. Cyclones with 2 team fouls, 3 for the West Central Heat. Inside shot moved around. Will be a travel as he moves the pivot foot. That is Layferry with the turnover. 4:19 remaining.
Playing 5-minute quarters here.
Indeed. Cam Kramer open to the shot. Will miss. Rebounded by Andrew. He's going to, almost took an elbow to the back of the head. Inside goes Ben Wren. Shot goes up. No. Rebounded by Woodbury.
Good hustle by Ben. Trying to get that open lane. Shot
Almost got the steal around. Inside 4 minutes now.
Layferry going to slow down this Central offense. West Central offense, sorry. As I corrected myself earlier on that.
Mason Moore coming into the game. Tipped and stolen by Cam Kramer. Shot goes up. He gets fouled on the shot, so three-point play opportunity now for Cam Kramer. I believe it is Cam. Yes, indeed.
That foul is going to be on Eisner. Mason Moore checks in. Ben Wren will take a seat.
That is his second, team fourth. Three-point play will hit for Cam. (24-15) your score. Still the only 3 points made by this Heat team so far in this second half. 6 points,
We've both said that now, and we maybe need to stop saying that.
Or maybe need to start more so we can get a closer game. Who knows?
I go to West Prairie. I'm gonna shut my mouth.
Cole Cordell with it. It's going to drive down low. He's got to pass out inside to Moore. Moore spins around, hits the shot.
Nice move by Mason Moore there. The spin move, lays it up and in. Cyclones with an 8-point lead here, up 26-18. About 2:45 to go in regulation.
Layferry with the ball, looks for Woodbury to set the screen. As he sets over into the corner. Moving across with the ball now. He's going to take the shot, and he'll hit it.
The 18-footer there.
Barely moved the net as the Heat score 2. Kramer with it. Pass over to Andrew Hunt. Over in the corner to Clayton. Inside to Mason. Shot is up, and he had hands all over his face, but he still gets the rebound. Drive, shot taken. That one will be off. And Woodbury will get it, but he'll lose it, and it will. Ooh. They'll say it is Heat ball. However, it ran down his leg and it touched him about 4 times.
Interesting, but
it's also one of those things that give him a little chance.
That's kind of obvious, but
2 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter.
2-minute warning.
Well, Not really warnings.
2-minute warning and
attention in there maybe. Warnings about extreme.
No, you're a big football guy.
Foul on the move. That should be Clayton Hunt, his third. Team third.
6-point game now.
So when it comes to fouls, both Eisner and Woodbury has 2 for the Heat, 3 for Clayton Hunt. So it doesn't look like foul trouble will be too much of an issue looking forward. Nice defense, but could not get a hold of it is Ethan Nichols. So will be Cyclones ball.
I think for West Prairie here, he slowed down the offense, try and get that open shot.
Use some movement, set some screens. But Cam will walk, so it will be Heat ball.
Not one of the things you want to do there if you're Cam Kramer. Turn that ball over with minimal time taken off the clock.
Oh, man, and just not paying attention is both teams. As that one rolls around and 3 people watch it happen. However, they're able to get a hold of it.
And I'd say if you're West Prairie here, the guy that you're looking for is Layferry. As we said earlier, he's the guy who's not afraid to take the shot.
Layferry and Nichols, the 2 main scorers for this team, as it will be last touched. Should be on Woodbury, but they'll call it off of
Moore there.
Moore. I'm going to take a quick look back to see.
Actually,
now that I look through it, it did not look like it actually touched Woodbury.
The guy you're looking for, like I said, is that is going to be 3-pointer, no good.
Oh man, I thought that was going in. Great arc on the 3-pointer. Inside 1 minute now. Heat is definitely going to have to play some tougher defense. Got to get it around, maybe foul. And Coach Conklin will take a timeout, so will we. We'll take a quick break. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Ryden Farm Supply. Located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974, Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP, seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in the area, and as a customer, they will take care of you. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121. You know, I remember last time I read this ad that I said I had a typo in there, and I totally forgot to change it. I'll definitely try to remember that next time. And finally brought to you by Yetter Farm Equipment. Yetter Farm Equipment, with facilities in Colchester and Macomb, Illinois, is an agricultural equipment manufacturer that has been in business since 1930 and is currently hiring. Start a new career with excellent benefits and a starting hourly wages of $18 to $24 per hour. For more information, call 309-776-4111 or visit them online at www.yetterco.com/careers. Foul on the Heat. Alex McGraw will get his second, team 5th, with 40 seconds remaining, 26 to 20.
6-point game.
Oh, and he hits the floor hard and grabs his knee. I believe that is Noah Lenahan on the fall. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
Welcome back to West Prairie Junior Senior High School here for the remaining 39 seconds of the fourth quarter. And we get another foul on the play. That is McGraw just fouling on the inbound there. And those fouls will now begin to pick up here. If you are West Central, they have reached 7. So it'll be 1-1 here.
Cyclones in the bonus. First part of the 1-1 will miss. Rebounded by McGraw. Almost loses it. McGraw has 3 fouls. 30 seconds remaining over to the corner. Woodbury, and they're going to have to quickly score. Drive over, tipped, and then we'll say off of White, so it will be West Central ball. 24 seconds remaining underneath. Find Layferry or find Nichols. Give them the open three-pointer.
I'm saying, well, Layferry the inbounder there, so they're going to go to McGraw for 3. And it's good.
He'll hit.
3-point game.
They'll foul. That is Nichols. That is his first. And going to the line is Andrew Hunt for the 1-and-1.
Not necessarily if that's the guy you want to foul there, but no real choice if you're the Heat. Hunt's been pretty good, I think, at the free throw line here tonight.
1 for 2.
Yep, 50%. Not great on the...
However, at the rest of the games that we have had, he is a very good free throw shooter. Will be off the front iron. Rebounded by Layferry. Has 12 seconds remaining. Timeout taken. That will be by Coach Tyler Jones. That'll be a full timeout, so we will take a break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
Like a huge weight lifted.
I became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to do more, I wanted to learn more, actually have more hands-on individually with patients. The rewarding part for me is that I get to come to work and learn something new every single day.
Welcome back to West Prairie High School. Heat with the ball over into the corner. 12 seconds remaining. As once again, excuse us for the scoreboard being slow, it should be 23-26. On the foul.
That's Kramer.
I believe it should be Cam Kramer. He held up a 4.
Are you sure? I thought that was a 3.
I don't know. It looked the same enough. That's going to go out of bounds. Let's see if they touched off Kramer. It did not. Cyclones ball. That is definitely not what you want to happen. 9 seconds remaining. 26-23. Cyclones are in the bonus, as the refs are debating. We're discussing. They're trying to see possession arrow. 2 seconds off the clock because it did touch, but they didn't start the clock, so it would be 7 seconds. Inside of Clayton. Clayton going to get fouled on the shots, so 2 shots upcoming.
Nichols on the foul. I believe that is his second.
Indeed. Team 9th. So it looks like our internet kind of just took a nosedive for just 1 second. Apologies. It should be back up to normal. Hunt will miss off the front iron. Not a good day at the line so far for Clayton. Hunt has had multiple opportunities to go up there.
Definitely is going to get some time at the free throw line when you're in on all those rebounds that he is.
Only hit 2, excuse me. 1 at the beginning and 1 at the end of the game. As Nichols hits the ground hard.
He laughing with Andrew.
Cordell on the foul. That is his second. Team 5th. Counting down as they get over to Nichols. Tipped out and around by Andrew Hunt, trying to steal it. 3 seconds left. 27-23.
So a 4-point game.
It's kind of one of those things where it's just, don't go hard for this steal. Just don't let an open shot. They're going to let an open shot. Rebounded by Hunt, and that will be the end of the JV contest. Cyclones take this one home, 27-23. We'll take a quick break and be back here for the JoJo Gaming Parlor post-game show here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit, and all the providers and staff are putting the patient first.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Welcome back to the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show here on TCSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at I'm looking at the wrong ad. Located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the area teams on to victory. So JV gets the win tonight here against the West Central Heat. Good game defensively by the Cyclones to really keep everything rolling. Had the defense start off instantly. Offense a little slow for both teams, especially near that beginning. But once they started up, kept the defense rolling. Heat could not really do anything against it as Conklin comes out of the cheerleader tunnel.
Having a little fun himself.
Final stats for the Cyclones. Lead scorer were tied with 6, Cam Kramer and Mason Moore. 5 both for Cole Cordell and Andrew Hunt, and 4 for Clayton Hunt. That's what we were saying at the break. Clayton Hunt had all those three-point line opportunities, was getting rebounds, getting fouled down low, only came away with 2. So that could probably be something you look towards you in the future and work a little bit more, is that free throw shooting.
Yep, definitely. And it, just when you're the big man down in the middle and you're getting all those shots inside, those are always some of the things you want to be working on if you're that guy for your basketball program, is just to be able to knock those free throws down. You know, you're getting all those opportunities if you're West Prairie and if you're Clayton Hunt, and those points, those will add up. And like I said, you know, you make some of those points and this league gets a lot bigger and it's a little bit more of a breathing zone if you're West Prairie.
And for the West Central Heat, Ethan Nichols had 8, Kyle Layferry with 7, 3 for Alex McGraw, 3 for Hayden Eichsener, and 2 for Noah Lenahan, who came down hard on that knee near the end of the game, and we watched him kind of limp off, wasn't putting much pressure on there. So thoughts and prayers out to him, hoping that that's just a little bit of a stinger. But good game by the Heat. You know, they had open shots. Shots just weren't falling every now and then. That kind of stuff happens, and they just couldn't find their way inside through that Cyclone defense, and that's kind of how it all ended up.
Yeah, definitely. And like early on, we talked about how it would be a really good defensive game, and it was. And West Prairie just kind of able to, in that late of that third to fourth quarter, were able to kind of just sneak away, getting those free throws, getting those open shots, and their defense really stepped up. If you're West Prairie, you got to be proud of your defense, especially with only having 5 or 6 guys on that roster. Is definitely a big sign of encouragement if you are Coach Conklin and this young Cyclones basketball program.
So we'll end this one here. We'll pop over to the varsity stream, which is not currently set up yet. We're a little late with getting everything set up, so I'll create it real quick, get it set up so you can go over there. Gives us a time to get everything set for the varsity matchup right after this here in about 12 minutes. We thank you guys for watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and hope you tune in to the varsity matchup right after this.